Zendaya the fashion goddess has been booked and busy since this year began. Now, from making appearances on award shows to a just concluded press tour for the Dune Part 2 movie to now touring for the Challengers press tour, one would imagine what time she has to do any other thing like shooting a magazine cover, but she did not only just shoot one, she did two. And I know, right, that seems quite insane if you ask me, but I mean, it's Zendaya and she could literally do anything, so I absolutely love it. Anyways, while we are waiting for the Challengers press tour to be over, just so we can talk about all her looks and review her fashions, today we'll be focusing on the looks that she served us on the pages of Vogue, and we will be ranking these looks and just talking about the possible connection that they may have to the Met Gala of 2024. But I'd love to hear from you guys first in the comment section. So what are your top 2 favorite looks from this Vogue shoot? Let me know in the comment section and let's see if that makes it to my top 2 in this ranking. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the video. In 8th place, we have Zendaya in this yellow strapless midi dress with floral motifs by Dior Haute Couture, and I think she looked absolutely gorgeous in this look. Now you can see that the bottom half of the dress is very flare, so it definitely allows for a lot of movement, and I really love that she incorporated a lot of like ballet-like movement, kind of like to achieve this shot. Now I really love this yellow color up against her skin tone. I think it feels very spring, and I just love how they incorporated the current season to this shoot. Now for the majority of this shoot, there seems to be an ongoing floral theme, and I strongly believe that she is giving us major outfit inspo of what to kind of expect at the Met Gala for this year. As we all know, the theme of this year's Met Gala is the Garden of Time, and I feel like what this issue wanted to portray through Zendaya's look is to sort of open our eyes to one interpretation of the theme, which we might be getting a lot of at the Met Gala night, which is floral, because that in itself just plays to the garden theme. So I think, you know, the collection of the floral looks that she had on for this shoot was just very intentional. However, while I did enjoy this floral goodness, those Dior shoes were definitely not my favorites, and I just think they were better looks on this shoot. So yeah, I'm gonna rank this look on the 8th place in this ranking. In 7th place, we have Zendaya in this white strapless short dress with floral motif patterns by Vogue that I think kind of takes inspiration from this look from their fall winter 2024 collection, and she was styled by the iconic La Roche, and I really love how effortlessly gorgeous this look is on her. Now I really love the ruching details that we see at the bottom half of this look. I think that in itself just adds some sort of like dimension to this look, so it doesn't just fall flat. I also really love the multicolored floral details that we see on the dress. That in itself just added a much needed contrast for this look, as well as a good color blocking moments that we see. Now for styling, Zendaya paired this look with a pair of blue pumps and jewelry from Bulgari, and I feel like that in itself just brought this look to life for me. Also, this long hair on her was giving me very Rapunzel, let down your hair realness, and because the dress in itself was very short, I felt like, you know, that was a good way to kind of add drama as well as, you know, balance out a proportion, and I think that was smart in terms of styling. So yeah, I'm just gonna rank this look 7th in this ranking. In 6th place, we have Zendaya in this custom gold mesh long dress with a matching cape by Louis Vuitton, and she was of course styled by the iconic La Roche, and there was just something really obscure yet glamorous about this look that I really loved. I mean, just the individual placement of those gold stones was done with such a consistency that it doesn't really look scantily placed. Now those ropes that we see on the dress that further now attaches to the matching cape just added that avant-garde element that was really interesting to see. Now the dress in itself was not super form-fitting, so it surely allowed for different forms of movement, and Zendaya, per usual, killing it, you know, was striking those poses, and I just felt like this look and this shot was really great. So yeah, this look takes the spot as number 6 in the ranking. In 5th place, We have Zendaya in this red too long dress by Jean-Paul Gaultier, and she was indeed styled by the incredible Law Roach, and I think from here the extravagance really starts to come through in the fashion pieces that we see. I mean, they are grand, they are dramatic, and I dare say that they are Met Gala worthy, and I think once again Zendaya is giving us major outfit inspo on this issue for just what to expect at this year's Met Gala. Now, apart from the floral fashion interpretation of this year's Met Gala theme, which can be very on the nose if you ask me, another interpretation of what this year's Met Gala theme might be is sort of like playing to the time factor of this year's theme, and just like reimagining archival fashion designs when it comes to the ultimate fashions of what will be presented on the Met Gala night. Now, this look as presented by Zendaya is a perfect representation of that, because Jean-Paul Gaultier in their earliest designs were very well known for their use of interesting shapes, as well as just going for it in terms of like fashion and design, and we just see that come through in this look. Now, the almost horn-like detail that we see on the borders area just references an archival Jean-Paul Gaultier look, and the use of like that tulle fabric was just something that they definitely did in their earliest design. So yeah, Zendaya in this look is giving us major interpretation as well as inspo for the Met Gala, and I'm just gonna rate this one number 5 in this ranking. In fourth place, we have Zendaya in this floral larger-than-life long dress by Giambattista Valli Haute Couture, styled by Law Roach, and I just really love that this look in itself was giving me all the level of dramatics that I needed and some more, and I really loved it. Now, this look in itself, as we see, is also playing to that floral interpretation that we're definitely going to see a lot of during the Met Gala day, and I think she looked totally stunning in this look. Now, we can only see this look from behind, but I mean, just that deep plunging back moment to the puffy back details that just adds volume to the look. You can just tell that this look in itself was bringing the drama, and that in itself is what the Met Gala is all about. So yeah, this look definitely earns its spot as number 4 in this ranking. In third place, we have Zendaya in this super textured and intricate maxi dress by Fendi Couture, and she was styled by the amazing Law Roach, and I mean, just the fact that this dress in itself just looks like something out of a sci-fi or fantasy type movie is just doing it all for me. Now, the color up against her skin tone is so striking, and you can just tell that a lot of work went into the making of this garment, and I can really appreciate that. Now, because this dress feels so stiff in itself, I really don't think that it allowed for a lot of movement, but the fact that Zendaya is still doing all these crazy poses and movements in this look is just really mind-blowing. I mean, the models should be happy that Zendaya is not a full-time model, else she'll be taking and stealing all these jobs and gigs from there, because she's just that good. Now, I really love that the hair is not too long. I really feel that it just balances out our proportion, and it just made everything so cohesive. So yeah, this look definitely earns the top spot in this ranking. In second place, we have Zendaya in this red ultra mirror rose dress by Dolce & Gabbana, and she was styled by the amazing Law Roach, and I mean, what's better way to say floral than to show up in a bloom type rose dress? I mean, nothing really beats that. Now, this look by Zendaya is camp, but at the same time it equally is as glamorous, and I mean, just those two elements coming together is something that is very beautiful to see. Now, you can definitely see the major Met Gala inspo playing to that garden floral fantasy, and honestly, I really cannot wait to see the girls show up in their best 3D floral inspired looks, just apart from the regular schmegular floral printed dress that we're going to see a lot of. I mean, I love that even though this look is quite simple, it definitely still packs a punch, and the theme is still very apparent. Zendaya looks very unreal in this look. She looks gorgeous. So yeah, this look definitely takes its spot as the second look in this ranking. In first place, we have Zendaya in this white silk floral dress with an organza stone bodice and veil by Schiaparelli, and of course, she was styled by the super talented luxury Lore, and that saying that goes that the bridal look always has to close the show is definitely applicable in this instance, because this look right here was serving me eternal beauty, and I just was in awe of this masterpiece by Schiaparelli. Now, this is definitely a look that I can definitely see Zendaya wearing at the Met Gala for it this year. I mean, it just meets the different interpretation of what the theme is. I mean, you can kind of see like the floral details that really come through in the veil moments as well as the borders area. I mean, the 3 printed floral detail, it just really comes to life and it's just very breathtaking on her. Also, if we're gonna go by the archival interpretation of the theme, this is very true to what Schiaparelli is known for, just in terms of like couture, so this just checks that box too. I mean, just the silver encrusted floral detail that kind of forms the halter neckline of that organza top, and just the matching arm silver piece is just chef's kiss for me. And I mean, just the structure that the organza just has in framing her body is just ethereal, and I'm in love. So yeah, overall I was really in love with this look by Schiaparelli, and you cannot deny that she looked so flawless in this design. So yeah, this look definitely takes number 1 spot in this ranking. Alright guys, we have come to the ending of today's video. In today's video, we talked about and ranked the fashion that Zendaya presented to us for her Vogue magazine feature. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up. It helps me a lot. But I would like to know, how did you do in the ranking? What was your favorite top 2 looks? Were we a match? Were we not? Let me know in the comment section. So yeah, I would definitely see you guys in the next one. But for now, it is bye guys. Au revoir.